Last month, the presidents of Turkey and Russia met in Sochi to discuss a wide range of issues. Although Syria dominated their talks, one topic came up that rarely gets mentioned. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan proposed that Russia could build 2 additional nuclear power plants on top of the one it is already building near Turkey's southern coast. A relative newcomer to the nuclear energy game, Turkey has ambitious plans to diversify its sources of energy and to reduce its emissions. Ludovica Brignola tells us more.
While several developed economies have embarked on a denuclearization mission, Turkey is focused on its nascent nuclear industry. In 2010, the country signed a cooperation agreement with Russia to start building its first nuclear power plant. Akkuyu is expected to start operating as early as 2023. And during the current global energy crunch, analysts say Turkey couldn't have found a more appropriate timing.
Look what is happening in Europe, in UK. It is not, of course, due to closing of nuclear power plants, but it also has something to do with that. You close your nuclear power plants, you close down your coal plants, and you get away from gas, and you simply want to rely 100% on renewables.
The initial unit of the power plant, which is being built by Russian state-owned energy company Rosatom, is set to be completed by May 2023. The 3 remaining units are due to go live 3 years later. Once fully operational, Akkuyu is expected to meet around 10% of Turkey's annual energy needs. At a time when prices are surging due to supply shortages and an increase in demand, the plant will play a key role in reducing the country's dependence on imported energy resources, especially natural gas. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan and Russian President Vladimir Putin recently met in Sochi and discussed the possibility of building additional nuclear power plants. But the project doesn't come without risks. Although nuclear power doesn't create any emissions, it produces dangerous radioactive waste. Akkuyu may also pose a threat to national security, as terrorists could now target the plant. But as Turkey, like the rest of the world, is trying to balance the transition to renewables with growing demand, the new plant offers a powerful and cleaner alternative source of energy. Ludovica Brignola, Straight Talk.
And to discuss Turkey's nuclear power plants, joining me now from Istanbul is Gloria Shkurti Ozdemir. She is a researcher at SETA. And from Moscow, Ivan Starodubtsev, a political analyst who specializes in Turkey-Russia relations. A warm welcome to you both. So the 2 leaders have reaffirmed the growing links between Moscow and Ankara when they met in Sochi late last month. That also included the construction of 2 additional nuclear power plants in Turkey. Ivan, how has the construction of Akkuyu power plant is going? Will it become fully operational by 2023?
First of all, I would like to say that at the end of the day, in August, I had a chance to visit Akkuyu project site, and really I was very much impressed about what is going on there, and about the scale of the project, and about how the site is mobilized to reach the targets. Of course, if we speak about year 2023, there are certain targets about this year, but we will not see the nuclear power plant fully operational. But we expect a certain progress about unit number 1, which was officially announced by Turkish President Mr. Erdogan.
Yes. So, Gloria, why is Turkey a relative latecomer to adopting nuclear power, and what do you make of the timing of these power plants?
Indeed, what we can say is Turkey has been looking for a long time to create its own nuclear power plant, but there have been 2 main reasons that have stopped Turkish government from doing this. First of all, it's been the social and political pressure that has been going on regarding to the environmental and health risks And the second one, it is related with the fact that many of the companies and the Turkish government have not been able to achieve a consensus regarding the construction of the buildings. For example, we can of the nuclear power plants, we can recall the case of 2013 with Japan, or with in 2008 and so on. So these have been the two main causes regarding to the delay in the Turkish nuclear power plant. And I need to say in here that it is important to emphasize the fact that this has negatively impacted also the Turkish economy because it has resulted in more imported energy from outside and more budget deficit in here. Regarding the Akkuyu nuclear plant timeline, so the earlier it will open and start to operate, the better it will be for the Turkish economy in this aspect.
Yeah, Ivan, we've mentioned that the two leaders have agreed to build 2 additional power plants. Tell us, what's the reason behind Turkey's urgency of wanting to construct additional power plants?
I believe that the basic reason is that Turkey already delayed in construction or in starting of the construction of another 2 nuclear power plants. All of us will remember year 2011 when there was an intergovernmental agreement signed between Russia and Turkey. Turkey immediately declared that it is starting another nuclear power construction in the frames of Japanese-Turkish intergovernmental agreement. And the 3rd nuclear power plant will be fully constructed by local companies, and AUA's name was mentioned in relation with that. And what we do see, there is no any progress for another 2 nuclear power plants, and Russia seems to be the only partner for Turkey if Turkey would like to develop nuclear power plants in its territory and construct another 2 ones. So Russia, I believe it is a time already for Turkey to ask whether Russia would like to go on with the construction of 2 another power plants or not. This is an interesting question, and this is not something I would like to underline. This is not something which is already agreed between Russia and Turkey. First time we heard it from Sochi.
Okay, so Gloria, can you talk to us about the strategic importance of building such power plants? What do they mean for Turkey's energy security, and what kind of benefits they'll bring along?
Yeah, in terms of Turkey has for many time now has been focusing on the energy security, how to increase it. And 2 elements have been important in here: the diversification of sources and the decline of imports. So by diversing its sources, by adding the nuclear energy in its electricity mix, it is very important for Turkey, as it would decrease the dependence on the natural gas import, which, you know, Turkey is highly dependent on that. And by including the nuclear energy in there, it means that approximately 70% of the Turkish electricity will be produced only by the local and renewable energy. So this would directly affect also the imports of the energy from outside. In terms of the relations with Turkey and Russia, indeed, I would like to mention in here that Turkey and Russia have had a lot of problems between each other, especially in terms of Syria or Libya and so on. But when it comes to energy, these 2 states have always stayed faithful to their cooperation with each other. So as it was seen in the Turk Stream, it will be seen, I think, is also with the Akkuyu power plant, which will increase their cooperation, I think, also in terms of the foreign policy.
So, Ivan, since the construction firm Rosatom is a Russian state-owned company, could a potential diplomatic row between Moscow and Ankara have a direct effect on Akkuyu project?
I believe that there is a very big impact of Akkuyu on our relations. Basically, there is one thing which was not mentioned now, but which I would like to underline, that Turkey is entering to a nuclear club of countries. It does not mean only that it's just diversify its sources of energy. It means that Turkey technologically make a great step forward. This is a very important issue, and very symbolically, Turkey makes these steps with an assistance of the Russian Federation, which actually was in the previous time a part of Soviet Turkish history. So it's kind of a symbolic step which got definitely impact on our diplomatic relations.
Yes.
If just you once had a chance to visit Akkuyu nuclear power plant, you would see what is the level of that dialogue between Russian and Turkish engineers over there.
So,
it will also have
yes,
impact.
Ivan, who is going to be in charge of this power plant when it becomes fully operational? I mean, who will be responsible, for example, for maintenance, parts and technology transfer, Turks or the Russians?
Look, actually, this is a project which was constructed under the frame of the model build, operate, own. It means the full responsibility of the Russian side for the operation of the power plants. However, within the scope of intergovernmental agreement, Turkey still got the right to purchase 49% of the nuclear power plant, to be also their side who control operation of the nuclear power plants. And not to forget, there is a nuclear regulation authority of Turkey which fully controls what is going on over there. So we may not say that Turkey, it is out of Turkish control, Akkuyu operation.
So, Gloria, do you think this is a fair deal? And do you believe that Turkey has become too reliant on Russia when it comes to energy?
Indeed, regarding the fairness of the agreement, I think that it is fair for the moment, considering the current political environment as well. However, regarding the Turkey is relying on Russia and its dependence on it, indeed, we do not need to see this just in terms of the energy. We need to see it from the broader perspective, from the political as well, because like Turkey, in many cases, plays very crucial roles, which have put it face to face with Russia, and it proves the importance of Turkey as well. And Russia is profiting from this. In terms of the energy, however, I need to mention that Turkey is not focusing only on nuclear, for example, or Turkey is increasing its renewable energy as well.
Yes.
And on the other side, Turkey, for example, is diversifying its LNG imports or natural gas imports, taking it from Azerbaijan or even from the United States, which is kind of balancing the imports that it's taking from Russia.
Yeah, we'll see that how this nuclear energy helped Turkey to keep in line with its commitments when it comes to green energy and reduce emissions. Gloria and Ivan, thank you very much for joining us on Straight Talk.